Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series. So that was a first turn Jotty offshoot, so he's playing some flavor. So he's playing the Golgari mono green ramp. Gilder. This guy is probably playing Dark Jeskai. And Mantis Rider. So 4 mana explosive vegetation? Yep. So Sultai colors. Are you going to play? Attack with the Mantis Rider. And nothing. Seven mana available. Hedron Archive. And negate. Interesting. 3 mana for a morph. So Sultai colors don't really see black or blue morphs, so it's a Den Protector. And another Mantis Rider. Double Mantis Rider is very good for his for his game. He's got him on a 2-turn clock, which, okay, not anymore, thanks to Blighted Woodland. But this also looks like the ramp deck doesn't have what he needs. And another morph. The Jeskai deck is not having a very smooth run. But the ramp deck isn't having a smooth run either, which is working to the Jeskai deck's favor right now. So it is Dark Jeskai. If he can get lucky, he might just be able to pull through with this. Kolaghan's Command. Discard a card and 2 damage to the face. he had a land. Okay, so he's top decking. This is it. If he can't save himself on this turn. And Blighted Cataract. Oh, that is a really expensive draw too. You now have 4 green mana. Jotty Offshoot. Granted, he did gain 1 life, which puts him out of range of the double Mantis Rider. But 6 cards in hand. Crackling Doom. That seals the deal. Ah, they were both Rattleclaw Mystics, is what it was. I should have seen that one. Ramp decks don't play Den Protectors. So, pretty bad luck for the ramp deck, but also it was pretty bad luck for the Dark Jeskai deck, and his luck just was not as bad. So, on to game 2. And Leaf Gilder on turn 2. And this is Pilgrimage. Gets negated. That is the way to ruin the ramp deck's day. Counter his Land Search. And Mantis Rider. Blighted Fen. Now I know why he's playing black and blue. Well, it might not entirely be, but it's looking like it's all for the Blighted lands, so that he can use Cataract and Fen. To be honest, I am not sold about the Cataract. The fact that it costs 6 mana plus the 1 plus the Cataract. You know, you're using 7 land to draw 2 cards. And Duress? Nothing that can be discarded because he has 3 land in his hand. And bye-bye, Mantis Rider. End of turn, dig through time. And it worked out that the Mantis Rider died. He needed the Mantis Rider to delve. Fiery Impulse on one of the Leaf Guilders. And Infinite Obliteration. Ulamog? He doesn't have Ulamog in his deck. Sire of Stagnation. 5/7. Exiles the top 2 cards of his library and you draw 2 cards. Huh. Okay. He's a pretty nice card. Utter End. And now they're both in pretty much the same position. Limited and pretty much enough mana to be able to play whatever they want. Though now I'm not so sure about what this ramp deck is for. And Villainous Wealth. Negate. So is that what this is for? Villainous Wealth? I have to say, you're better off with Ulamog. Map the Wastes. Lucky for him, he has a creature in play. And surprisingly, that Leaf Gilder is doing a lot of work. And the Dark Jeskai deck is... he might be dead. Killed by a Leaf Gilder. Another land. Soulfire Grandmaster. That will keep him alive. Or not. Well, on to game 3. Alright, first turn Jotty offshoot. The ramp deck did have to mulligan once. And Jace. Mantis Rider, maybe? Trying to think of any other 3-drops. Oh, he can't play it. He doesn't have the red. Map the wastes. And negate. I was a little bit curious to see. Oh, I just remembered bolster is. Oh, with the least toughness. I always thought it was least power. Never mind. Because I was thinking he had a choice between these two. Or, that this was going to get a +1/+1 counter and be a 1/4, which was going to be interesting because, even with 1 power, the added aggression would be worth it if the not the Jeskai deck doesn't have a good defense. Discard a card, kill the Rattleclaw Mystic, and he discarded Hedron Archive. And flip Jace. -2 on the Jotty Offshoot. Because why not? And I have to say, things are really not looking good for the ramp deck. Mantis Rider. And Duress. And he has Sire of Stagnation and a Forest. I was just thinking, if he uses Jace to flashback Kolaghan's command, and then uses Kolaghan's command to bring back Soulfire Grandmaster and most likely make him discard a card, then, with Soulfire Grandmaster, Dragon Master Outcast, he just needs 1 more land. The Soulfire Grandmaster, it may just be a 2/2, but because it has lifelink, being able to attack with it would be really good for him. Even if it never does damage to the guy's face, if Jotty Offshoot keeps blocking him, he'll still gain the life. And Jace is up to 8. What do you get with the 9? Whenever you cast a spell, target opponent puts the top 5 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. And there's his 6th land. So Outcast will start producing next turn. He's got 6 mana available. And Crackling Doom. Gets rid of the Leaf Gilder. Deals 2 damage. I'm leaning towards the Dark Jeskai deck, sweeping this one up in the next couple of turns. 4, 5, 6 mana. And there's a dragon token. I'd flash back the Kolaghan's command. Now that he's stuck the way he is, make him discard a card and deal 2 damage to his face. Or, like I was saying, bring back the Soulfire Grandmaster. And he's making him discard, and he's bringing back the Soulfire Grandmaster. And he had another land. Throwing down the Grandmaster. And let's see. 11, 5, 8 damage. He can deal 10 if he flashes back the Crackling Doom. Just don't see. Oh! Forgot. He could attack with the Dragon Master Outcast. He pretty much has this one in the bag now. Oh, I forgot. Oblivion Soar can block. Sorry, it was still on the stack in my head, so I wasn't thinking of it as a creature yet. And Crackling Doom. Flashing it back will get rid of the blocker, so that's game. Attack all out. Doesn't matter what he blocks. For a second there I was thinking Jotty Offshoot. But, yeah. So, the Dark Jeskai deck won. So, that was a weird ramp deck for Villainous Wealth is what I want to say. Guy's Revenge. So, not a fan. Villainous Wealth and Dark Jeskai. Dark Jeskai, I'm not the greatest fan, but I like it. But if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next video.